Hey Eric, this is Larry Powell of Top Shelf Rankings. Kimberly called and talked to you at the end of last week, and you stated you might be interested in taking a look at this video. In this video, I'm going to go over how you can generate more leads for your business by utilizing your website and Google search. There's three main things that I like to focus on. I like to call them the big three, and that's content, backlinks, and citations. These are all things you can do that will increase your overall rankings and help you pass up your competitors in Google search. So let's jump into it. So first off, looking at your website, it looks really nice. I can definitely tell you put some money into it. There's a decent amount of content on here. There's not a ton, but there is a decent amount. There was a recent study done by Google a couple years ago, and they looked at the top ranked websites across a bunch of different niches. And what they found from this study is that the top ranked sites all had at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on this homepage. So I definitely think there's some opportunity for you guys to increase the content a little bit. I'm not saying it's not the end of the world if you don't, but I definitely think it could help you with your overall rankings a little bit if you were to increase content just a little bit. Painter, Riverside, California is a search term I found. It's getting about 100 searches per month. So this is a great example for this. So we can see here, Painter. So it's not showing up a single time in your content currently. So with the search terms you actually want to be found for, there's a couple different tools you can use, and I'll show you the one I use here in just a little bit. But you actually want to make sure you're using those search terms in your content. The reason for that is that if people are searching for Painter, Riverside, California, Google's going to pull up the websites first that have that in their content, because as Google's crawling all these websites and looking what people have on their website, they're trying to put the most relevant search material out there for the people who are doing these potential searches. So by you not having the keywords you actually need to be found for, Google doesn't know that that's a service or something you're going to be talking about in your website. Not saying you can't still be found for those search terms, but it definitely helps if you do have them in your content. So looking at Painter, Riverside, California, first thing we see in the Google search results is paid ads. So people paying Google to have their websites up here at the top. So Thumbtack, CertaPro, Angie's List, and then we get into the Google My Business pages, or GMBs. Okay, there's a couple different ways for how you get your business into the GMBs in this top three. This is very valuable territory for your business. There's a couple different ways, and that brings me to number two, what I call the big three. And that's citations. Citations is your business name, address, and phone number listed on the web. You can get these on websites like a Facebook page, a free Yelp listing, a free Yellow Book listing. These are all great citation sources, and there's hundreds more out there. And the goal here is really to have more citations than what your competitors have, because you want to beat your competitors out in every way possible. Another big factor is your organic ranking. So where your business sits organically in these search results also plays a lot of weight as to if you're going to be in this top three. There's also, other ways you can help with this, reviews, putting as much information onto your GMB as possible, filling out every little thing. Those are all definitely contributors to getting into this top three. But I found that citations and your organic rankings is the two biggest factors in getting your business into this top three. Looking at the organic rankings, we can see Yelp is the very first website, which I always love to see that as the top one, because Google really prefers to rank the small business owner over these large websites like Yelp. The reason being is that people pay Yelp. There's also paid listings, and people are paying Yelp to have their business listed on Yelp. And if you're going to be paying for any kind of advertising, Google would prefer if you're going to be paying for these paid ads up here over paying for Yelp, right? And so Google, if you're doing the little things on your website, making sure it's optimized for Google search, then you're definitely going to pass these guys up 99% of the time. Same with Home Advisor. So looking at the top ranked organic website that isn't a Yelp or Home Advisor, we can see Handyman Riverside. Here we go. Sorry. So looking at their website, definitely not much content on here. Okay. So that's a great sign. Okay site, but not a lot of content on here. So, increasing the amount of content you guys have will definitely put you, one step closer to passing these guys up in the search results. Looking at the back end of your site, this is a tool I use called Ahrefs. This tool allows me to do a lot of different things. The biggest one is looking at your backlinks and your keywords you're currently ranking for. So backlinks is the number three in the big three. The best way to describe what a backlink is Google's really just a giant popularity contest. And you're going out there and you're trying to get links from other websites or link your website to other websites. And when you do that on popular websites, it brings up the popularity of your site in Google's eyes and brings it up in the search results. Another big thing with backlinks is you really want to go after relevancy. So if you guys were to go out and get a backlink from maybe your local paint distributor, or a website talking about how to paint your house, something like that, getting a backlink on that kind of a website, that's going to carry a lot more weight in Google's eyes, having that relevancy, than if you guys were to go out and get a backlink from your local Pizza Hut, because you guys aren't slinging pizzas, right? So we can see currently you guys have 115 backlinks from 10 different websites. You're ranking for 16 keywords and you're not getting any organic traffic currently. You guys might be doing some paid search, but currently no organic traffic. So looking at the keywords you guys are currently ranking for, we can see painters in Ontario, you guys are sitting at 32nd. Painters Rancho Cucamonga, 39th. Drywall repair, 43rd. So there's definitely some room for improvement, going through and looking at, the search results you guys are currently pulling up for. Looking at what the competition is currently doing, we can see sorry, my internet's going a little bit slow this morning. So we can see that Handyman Riverside, they're ranking for 527 different keywords. They have 364 people per month coming to their website. And this will load in just a sec here. There we go. So they have 257 backlinks from 84 different websites. So not an unrealistic number to pass these guys up. Definitely you want to do a consistent, slow and steady. You don't want to go throw 50 backlinks on at once because that doesn't look organic to Google. But definitely possible to pass these guys up with overall backlinks and referring domains. And again, look at the amount of traffic they're getting to their website. Okay. So a lot of opportunity for your business here. If you have any questions on this, feel free to reach out to me on my cell phone. My number is 541-968-7159. You can also reply back to this email I'm sending the video with, and tell me if you want to talk that way. Definitely love some feedback on this. If you want to take this and run with it yourself, that's totally fine. But if you got anything out of the video, I'd love to hear. If you didn't get anything out of the video, you can tell me to go to hell in the email. That's totally fine as well. No harm, no foul. But I hope you have a great rest of your day.